The OPPO Reno 8 Pro has been a very big surprise to me. It's the first OPPO device that I've ever used, and I have been impressed. It's beautifully crafted with an all-metal unibody design. It's got a lovely 1080p 120Hz display that is nice and bright, and the hardware inside is nothing to be scoffed at either, as it's running what is also the first MediaTek SoC that I've tried, the Dimensity 8100 Max. There's some bargains to be had right now, but is it worth buying over the competition? I mean, for a similar price, you can get Pixels, you can get the Nothing phone, you can even get the Find X5 from OPPO. And if you're looking at an OPPO device specifically, then they're the two that you're probably going to be looking at, and we should probably compare them. Now, you might automatically think that you'd be better off with the flagship series phone, but you might be surprised. The Reno 8 Pro definitely punches up. And by the way, if you find any of this useful at all, quick thumbs up, maybe a sub to the channel for further OPPO content, which will be coming, would be muchly appreciated. The Reno 8 Pro has a nicer looking display that is also flat. The Dimensity 8100 Max may not have better peak performance versus the Snapdragon AAA that's found in the Find X5, but it's more efficient and it does give you better battery life, whilst also offering very good performance and probably far more than most people need day to day. The Reno also has IP54 water and dust resistance. Not the best, but it's also much better than the Find X5, which has absolutely nothing. And sure, the X5 has wireless charging, better frame rates in some games due to the Snapdragon optimizations, as well as the excellent cameras in partnership with Hasselblad. But it gives those with a preference for some of those other niceties a good option. In a recent Twitter poll that I ran, I asked people which phone they would prefer. Around 2/3 of those opted for the Find X5, seemingly because of the camera, which in all honesty is something that I would do too. However, if you're a much more casual photographer, the Reno might actually be more appealing overall. You can still get some great shots with that 50 megapixel sensor. Gamers are also likely to choose the X5 over the Reno, but it's worth noting that the performance of the Reno 8 Pro is excellent. Whilst many games might not necessarily be optimized for the chipset, it does bring very consistent performance, and that excellent battery life is still there. Now compare it to the Nothing Phone 1, for instance, in a game like Pokemon Go. It feels much nicer to play on the Reno 8 Pro. I have to say as well, ColorOS has been an absolute joy to use. There's a lot of customization on offer, but it doesn't feel heavy like some of the skins out there. One UI. Sorry about that. By the way, I absolutely love the fact that this phone has 80-watt Super VOOC charging. I know there's much faster speeds out there right now, but the fact that I'm so used to just like 30 watts. So having 80 watts for me was like, whoa, this is nuts. And I know there's like phones now pushing 240 or something stupid like that. So 80-watt charger, absolutely fantastic. And also worth mentioning the fact that OPPO provide that in the box. Please continue doing that, OPPO. The Reno 8 Pro honestly is a phone I can recommend this year, and one that you'll be able to use for many years to come. It's scheduled to get plenty of software updates. The performance is absolutely fantastic. Camera output is solid, and it is a really, really nice phone to use. Of course, I'll have more OPPO content coming in the near future. Until then, I've been down. Stay grounded. I'll see you in the next one.